Good afternoon everyone, welcome to the Try to Be Iron YouTube channel. It's the afternoon and you're joining me for some triathlon training because I'm just about to take on my first run of the week, which is a progressive 1 hour run coming up right now. Okay, so before I head out on that run, let's put this video into some sort of perspective to give you an idea of where we're at. So I think I posted just before the Christmas holidays and decided to take the whole of Christmas, which was about 8 days for me, completely off training. We headed out to France, I think on the 27th, and then we got back around the 3rd or the 4th, something like that. But it was nice, did some work on the house out in France, got quite a bit done. Didn't think about training or worry about that and just generally chilled out, meaning this week is the second week back, and last week I threw myself back into training and yeah, really enjoyed it, felt fresh, and I think I did something like 13 or 14 hours worth of training last week, so a fairly big week. And here we are now, second week back, ready to really get back into it and hitting some intensity again. Now that has meant that I've come back motivated, fresh, ready to train and ready to take on this next block of training as I head towards building towards Paris and the other races that I've got planned. But before I talk about that, I am going to get on with this run because it's not going to be an easy one. It's going to be a toughie, I think. So what have we got? We've got basically an hour's run, and there are 5 or 6 steps which are progressive. They're all in about 6-minute blocks. And I think the last one will see me running at somewhere between 4:10 a kilometer pace, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's going to be pretty spiky, this one, I think. So I'm going to get on with that, and then I'll catch up with you after I've completed it.
A few moments later.
Run done and dusted, and I said it was a toughie, it certainly was. Now it went okay. I flashed the stats up on the screen apart from the last interval, so I think I had 5 intervals of 6 minutes, and the 4th one I developed a bit of a stitching. So when you're running at, I was running at what, 5:25, 5:30 a kilometer pace in that last one, and yeah, I managed to sustain it, and as soon as I hit the last 6-minute block and had to go up to 4:10, 4:15, it was just too much. I could not do it. It was like a stabbing pain in my belly, chest, and I had to stop really and just walk for a bit, which is a bit of a shame because run workouts, even though they're tough, I'm pretty good with them, and I do stick at them and grin and bear it even when it's hard. But that was just impossible. But anyway, 90% of it done pretty well. Just that last 6-minute block. So I'm going to get on with the day. I would say I'm going to go and have a shower, but our boiler has been on the blink constantly, and it went again last night, and it's not being fixed until tomorrow. So looks like I'll be boiling water and washing in the bath again. Right guys, it is the evening now, as you can see outside my window, and it's been a pretty intense day because I've done an extra session today, and I'll flash the details up on screen. I'm also taking on the Tour de Zwift at the moment just for a bit of extra bike volume, but it is always pretty intense, the ride, because you go off and you try and keep with groups and that sort of thing. But I'm in the process of making myself something to eat because I'm off out tonight to see West Ham and Graham Potter's first game in charge, and hopefully this is the turning of the tide for us and we can start playing a bit better football. Yum, 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 yum. Now, as I said earlier on in the video, I've got to start getting ready for the Paris Marathon. That is only 13 weeks away. It's 13 weeks Sunday. And I have booked also a prep race, a half marathon, the Hampton Court half marathon, which is in 5 weeks. So it'll give me a good marker as to where I'm at. But yeah, I've got to start putting in some miles now just to get the legs ready for that marathon in April time. Now in my next video, just check this pasta, yeah, it looks done to me. I will be revealing my race video because yeah, there are some new races that I'm going to be taking on, which I'm quite excited about. So you'll have to check that one out, and I'll go into a bit more detail as to what they are. Right, let's drain this pasta. In fact, I probably should put the camera down. I think it's probably a good time to end the video. It's a kind of vlog style video, this one, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed it. I want to say hello to all the new subscribers. We seem to have a big flurry of them lately. So if you're new and you're tuning in, a big welcome. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the channel. Hopefully you'll stay around to check out the content that is going to be produced over the next couple of months. Right, I'll be back with a video in a couple of days as well, guys, because I'm hoping to vlog one of my training days at the end of this week. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you all in the next one.